Hey RTA, I just wanted to talk about the lecture last week, specifically on Richard Lockman. He was the director for our Transmedia Center and a very passionate and enthusiastic guy. And he was talking about the constant theme of worry when things change and when things become different, because we think that we're not going to be able to adapt when this has actually been happening for hundreds of years. And the main thing right now is that everything is becoming fragmented from Netflix and niches of niches, and everybody is sort of off in their own world of seeing exactly what they want to see. And so it's a great time for content, but it's a hard time to monetize that. And it's also hard to get that bond that you got from the community feeling of watching Survivor at the same time as everyone and talking about it. Louis C.K. and how he had financed everything himself and sort of asked people to pay knowing that it would be pirated anyways. I think that's a lot smarter than trying to pretend that the problem doesn't exist and trying to get a bunch of suits to try and go backwards. Like you said, we can't put the genie back in the bottle. About how with education, how it's only sort of a one-way thing. When you study for a test, you get your mark back and then you move on, and there's never really that correction. And when it comes to sports, I mean, when you're running a play at practice, you run the play, and as soon as you make a mistake, they stop the play, they dissect what it is, and then the first thing you do is you correct that, and you correct it until you get it right. And it's the same thing with video games, where if you don't master the level, you end up playing it again, and you figure out what the system is, and you end up learning problem solving from it. I really enjoy this series of lectures, and I recommend it to anyone.